Hey, what's going on? Joe Coffey here for PremierGuitar.com. We're checking out new stuff from Line 6. I've got Mike Murphy with me here. Mike, how you doing?
Doing good. How you doing, Joe?
Good, man. Hey, I was freaking out over this just a second ago. This looks like an audio interface on steroids. Tell me about this.
It is. This is the big daddy of the Pod line. This is the Pod X3 Pro. It takes all the great features of the Pod X3 family, which is the dual tone interface, USB 2.0 for 10 channels of audio back and forth with the computer, and fully loaded with every model we've ever done. Adds a lot more digital and analog I/O. So you have the channel strip style inputs on the front, where you get your phantom powered XLR inputs with their trim control, low cut, and pad, as well as 1/4-inch inputs with a pad. And on the back of the product, we've added line level stereo input. We've added a fully stereo effects loop. You have AES, EBU in and out, and SPDIF in and out.
Can we flip it around?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, analog, we have our line level, our fully stereo effects loop, of course XLR and 1/4-inch output, so you can send signal out to the board and to an amp at the same time. For digital I/O, AES, EBU, and SPDIF, you have your Variax connection, MIDI, and an FBB jack. The reason that the 2.0 USB is so important to us is the 10 channels of audio, meaning if you plug this into a DAW, you're getting stereo audio back down to monitor, but you're also able to send 8 channels of audio up. So you have fully stereo tone 1, fully stereo tone 2, the dry inputs to both of those, and then another stereo blend. So you pull this up in your DAW and you have the ability to record anything wet or dry. It's extremely flexible. And it comes with the Pod Farm plugin, so you can remix and reamp anything after the fact.
This is awesome, man. You've got 1/4-inch live out, stereo or mono, and studio outs as well. Got the ground clip and everything.
So yeah, if you're playing a gig and you want to send something directly out to the board, it'll put cabinet modeling out there so that the audience, of course, is hearing everything that they need to hear. And then at the 1/4-inch, you can say, I'm plugging this into an amplifier. It cuts that, so you're not sending cabinet modeling through your actual guitar cab. So on stage, your sound is great as well.
Okay, so take me through a project. Let's flip this back around. Tell me the kind of person this is for, what kind of project they might be doing it with, and some of these features, how they'd come into play.
Sure. This is great for somebody who's either high-end, maybe project studio or pro studio, or someone who's going to be racking their live gig. So you rack this thing, and because there's this channel strip style input, you never really have to worry about anything else. You can plug a microphone into it, sing a vocal part, unplug, plug a guitar into it, play your guitar part, plug a bass in, do the bass part, because all the models are in here. There's guitar models, there's 78 guitar models, there's 28 bass models, and there's 6 mic preamps. So you can do all of that just with this without ever having to reach around behind this thing. You can then plug in stereo mics and mic up a set of drums, just 2 area mics on that. You can record basically an entire song if you had a project studio. Or if you're a live guy, like I said, if you need to send out to the board and to an amp and you need flexibility in a live situation, it's good for you as well.
Yeah, and of course everybody's first question in this realm is latency. How is it handled? How is it eliminated? You guys have taken care of that.
Yeah, not only is there absolutely no latency when you're listening to this thing direct for live use or if you're recording, committing your wet sound to tape, but because it works with the Pod Farm plugin, you have our tone direct 0 latency monitoring, so you can fire up the Pod Farm standalone app, monitor everything completely wet, be able to hear the sound that you want to hear while you're playing, and be recording in the background either wet or dry or both, so you can have that ready for you.
What about availability, pricing?
This started shipping at the very end of last year, so it should be available in stores right now, and it is $699 street.
Very cool. All right, the Pod X3 Pro, you saw it right here. I'm Joe Coffey. You're watching PremierGuitar.com.